Do you know what your customers think of you? And if you don't, why don't you? Well, here's 5 metrics that will help you identify what your customers really think. First thing is the Net Promoter Score. Do you know what a Net Promoter Score is? Well, hopefully you'll measure in Net Promoter Score. You'd be asking one simple question, and that question is, would you recommend us to a friend or to a colleague or to even a casual acquaintance? It's a really simple question. You'd want, ideally, most organizations will want to achieve around about 65 to 70%. That's 65 to 70% of people that they've canvassed that will just answer that simple question with a yes. Yes, I would recommend you to a friend. So every time you buy something and you get a question back from maybe, an online shopping experience, would you recommend us to a friend? That's all contributing towards their Net Promoter Score. So measure that. That's a really useful tool. We've also got the Customer Effort Score. And a Customer Effort Score is where you ask your customers how much effort they think they have to put into using your website or using your service. Do they have to put a lot of effort into it themselves? And this is not going to be a simple yes or no, so you probably want to use a sliding scale on this. But find out from them how much effort they think they have to put in. Every single transaction should be as effortless as it possibly can be. So if your customers are feeling that they have to put too much effort into using your services, then they're probably at some point in time going to want to look for something else. Either that, or you're going to have to make sure that the product that you are selling or the service that you are providing is very unique and very specialized. Then we have our Customer Satisfaction Score. We know about customer satisfaction, right? How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you happy or are you disappointed? Yes, that's still a good metric to identify customer satisfaction and to identify how happy your customers are with you. We also have a Would You Miss Us score. So that's another question that you'd ask our customers or ask your customers and just simply say, would you miss us? If we weren't around, would you miss us? Let's take a look at Amazon. Would you miss Amazon if it wasn't around? I know I would, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that would say yes as well. So again, look at the Would You Miss Us score, and if your Would You Miss Us score is pretty low, then that would suggest that there's something that you're not doing right. Your customers aren't entirely happy with you. And lastly, look at churn. How quickly do your customers leave? How quickly do they go somewhere else? And do they stick around with you for a year or so and then decide that no, they want to move on somewhere else? Or is it just a one transaction activity? They have one transaction with you and then that's it, they never ever use you again. Well, why not? Are there any promotions that you could put in place to actually encourage repeat business? All of those 5 metrics are going to help you to, work out what you need to do with your customers and whether you need to be putting effort in place to keep your customers, to retain them, and most of all, to keep you happy. So let me ask you the question, what do your customers really think of you?